Hey everybody, hope you had an awesome 4th of July weekend, even with all the rain. I'm actually taping this right now on the 4th of July. Have a little bit of time in between some company coming over, and tomorrow I'm totally booked with graduation parties and some other things, and I'm sure all of you are too, which is why we decided to record tonight's call. So the topic is really great. It's Facebook, and came up with the top 10 for Facebook. What are the top 10 things that you should be paying attention and that you should be doing when you're on Facebook? So I'm also going to try something a little bit new, and I'm going to share the screen with my Facebook page and some other pages so that as I'm talking about things, I can actually be showing you what it is that I'm talking about. Okay, so number one, obviously you've created your customer group, and you should begin with, and give me 1 second, I'm going to get my page. You should be beginning with your own testimony. So right now you should be seeing my page. And remember that you are promoting products that are changing people's lives. So if you had a health issue and your friend or family member knew something that could help you, wouldn't you want them to share it? So the best posts are posts about your own journey or results. Then it's real to the people that love and care about you, even if you yourself are not using the products. So let's say that you've decided to become an ambassador right off the bat, and you're trying the products for the first time too. That's okay. That should be part of your testimony, and you should be saying, hey, I've decided to try these awesome Plexus products. It would be great if you want to join me and try them with me or cheer me on. I'm going to be sharing my journey with you. So this is why I've added you to this customer group, because I've decided to try Plexus products. So if you look at my page, and it just came on, this is my testimony page. And this is my testimony. This is the first thing you see. And this is what everyone should see the first time they go into your group. Because as new people are added to your group, you want them to know why they're there. So, welcome to my group. You've been invited by me or a friend to tell you about a product that I love. It's basically your why, like what we talked about last week. Why are you using the products? What have your results been? And why are you now sharing them with others? So once you've created this testimony, there's a little arrow right over here on the right. And this actually says unpin post because it's already pinned. But let me go back so I can show you. If I were to go back to my discussion and I wanted to pin this post right here, Happy Independence Day, you can see right here it says pin post. So that's what you do when you want your testimony, and you do, to be the first thing that people see when they come to your customer group. Make sure that your testimony includes your why you joined Plexus. And again, as new people are added to your customer group, they will better understand why they've been added. And remember, post with your heart. Tell them your story. Okay, so that's number one. Begin with your own testimony. Number two, be positive. Keep a positive, happy attitude. People love happy, fun people. People want what happy, fun people have, and they want to buy and join happy, fun people because they want more happy and fun in their own lives. I don't know many people that search out negative people in hopes of becoming more negative. We all know negative energy brings us down. I know that I just saw a friend at Staples, an old friend of mine from my old school at Oranjan, and she's like, oh my God, you just seem so happy. I'm like, I absolutely love the friends and the relationships that I've created with Plexus. It's so much fun, and it's like nothing I've ever had. Of course, I absolutely love teaching, but this is so different and so new to me, and I just love it. Love the relationships. So number two, be positive. Number three, be consistent. You should be posting 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night, your testimony, the products, and the business. In your testimony, obviously, you're not going to post that testimony every day, but you might just start out the morning saying, hey, I'm starting out with my pink drink. There are days when, you can post, I'm just scrolling through, on a particular day when I might have said, I'm starting out my day with my pink drink, or here's the Fab Four. Yep, I started out on that morning, my absolute favorite products plus the X Factor multivitamin. I take them every day. So that was kind of a combination of I'm promoting the products and it's my testimony of what I'm using. If you can't do it 3 times a day, I understand some of you at work are at work. Definitely you have to post at least once a day. It's really important because if you're only posting like every other week, people aren't going to pay attention to what you're posting. You really need to be consistent. In fact, last year, Tracy and I were talking about this. I went away for a couple of days and I didn't post for those days. You know, I was new. I didn't even think to say, you know, I'm going to be going away and I won't be posting. And Tracy and actually a few other people messaged me and said, what's going on? Where are you? I miss your posts. So again, number 3, be consistent. I'm actually going to jump back to being positive. I know I forgot something in my notes, and this is really important. And Candy actually just posted something, posted a video on Team Plexus. Part of being positive is never saying negative things on team pages. If you have a problem or an issue with customer service, with the products, with a customer, you should be directly contacting your direct upline, the person who sponsored you, and talking with them. There are always new ambassadors being added to our team pages, and that's not what we want them to see. We don't want them to see anything negative. And Candy was mentioning that even with our teams, and I'll mention this again when we're being a team player, that it's really important if people are saying that, oh, I've got 5 new ambassadors, and someone says, oh, good for you, but I can't get any, you know, it really stinks. It's kind of being negative. It's totally okay for you to private message that person and say, wow, you got 3 new ambassadors. That's awesome. I only got 1. Can you give me some advice? So again, it goes back to being positive. Okay, number 4. Make sure that people have your website and ambassador number all the time. So I'm scrolling back up to my page, and you can see my ambassador number is right in the top of my banner, and my web page is always right here for them to click on it. So that's really important to make sure people have your ambassador number, and also make sure that you get back to people who ask about Plexus as soon as possible. So if somebody says, hey, you know, Mary, I saw your post about that special. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? You definitely want to get back to them as soon as you can. And if you're in the middle of something, at least get back to them and say, hey, you know, I'm having lunch with some friends right now, but I'll give you a call in an hour or 2. Number 5, add to your customer group, your husband's friends, your siblings' friends, your mom's friends, everyone. Add the sales clerk, add your waitress, a mom you meet at the park, your child's swimming instructor, your child's baseball coach. Better let the parents, everyone on the team. Don't be shy, because they can always remove themselves, and you can just keep adding them back in. Erin O'Keefe tells us all the time that she removed herself from Kathleen's group several times before actually committing to Plexus, and look at where Erin O'Keefe is now. So again, number 5, add to your customer group. One thing that you want to be aware of, as you can see right here on mine, I have 510 members, and I do have a lot of ambassadors in my group. I probably should clean that up soon. Just know that once you get over 250 members, you can't see then who's watching your posts, and that's really cool when you can see that. Number 6, interact with other non-Plexus friends. So people love to tell you what they love or about themselves. So interact on Facebook with non-Plexus friends as much as you can. Like their pictures, say happy birthday, happy anniversary, comment on what they're doing, or so that they start seeing your posts. The more you comment on others, the more they're going to see yours. And then do posts that get people to interact and comment on your Facebook wall and in your customer group. So I posted just a few days ago. I'm going to scroll down and show you. I posted, what would people rather have, a maid or a chef? And I had 39 people comment on it. So again, it just gets, it boosts, you know, the more posts that people do and you interact with them on your Facebook wall. You can find old pictures of your college roommates, your high school friends, your elementary friends, and tag them in them. So remember, interacting with non-Plexus peeps equals new customers and new ambassadors. Number 7, really important, post on your personal wall. Don't be shy. If people don't want to look at it, they don't have to look at it. But if we're truly passionate about Plexus, then we need to share it with everybody, because you know that there's people that have removed themselves from your customer group. I know there's people who remove themselves. I have a perfect example. Somebody who removed themselves from my group probably at the end of last summer. And just recently, in the past 3 months, I've been posting on my personal wall, and they contacted me and said they wanted to try again. So maybe if I didn't start posting on my personal wall, they never would have contacted me. When you're posting on your personal wall, you know, so I did post the incentive for this weekend. I also posted a couple days ago about, you know, this post about, let's be honest, I know that many of you are skeptics like me, just so that they understand a little bit more about what Plexus is all about. That's not a diet, it's a healthy lifestyle. When you are posting on your personal wall, post 80% personal, 20% Plexus, okay? No one's going to order from you or join you if they don't know that you're a Plexus ambassador, but make sure they're personal and they're not like ads, okay? All right, and number 8, be a team player. Make sure that in the team groups that you are in, like and comment on other ambassadors' posts. They will reciprocate, and it will boost the post so more people will see it. Congratulate people on promotions. You do know that everyone can see that you've actually seen a post. So if I go to a post and I can actually, so I'm going to go to Reefs right now, and I can see that a couple of people like this and people are commenting about the team call. So if you can like it, you can comment, but you know, we know that you've seen it. So be a team player and make sure, especially when people welcome new ambassadors, it takes 2 seconds to just welcome them. Welcome to our team, because you know what it was like as a new ambassador, and it's really cool when a bunch of people are welcoming you. Make sure that you're building your relationships up, down, and across your teams, just like the 4 of us. Reach out for help, for guidance and support to help build your confidence in your businesses. I know that I've reached out to other people whose pages I particularly liked, and I've looked at some of the posts, and I reached out and said, wow, where do you get all those health and wellness things that you post that don't even have to do with Plexus? Share and reach out and build relationships with everyone. Remember that we are one Plexus. Okay, now anything that you see on an upline or a fellow ambassador's page, you are free to use. You should never say on somebody's customer page, can I use this? You can use it. And we're all sharing with each other. But when you use it, you definitely, okay, I'm going to just go to Drea's page, Drea's Drinks. Okay, so let's say I like Drea's post right here. I did like this, and I actually used this post for Drea today. So I read this post, I'm like, wow, I really like this. I'm going to use it. So what I want to do is I might find it, I actually went and got a new picture, but let's say I wanted this picture. So I'm going to click on it, and everybody's computer might be a little different. On mine, I click options, and I actually download the picture to my computer. You're going to see it pop up, and I have a folder on my computer of all Plexus pictures. Okay, so I'm going to file, I'm going to duplicate this, and then I'm going to, let's take it a second, I'm going to save it as Not a Diet. And I actually always save it on my desktop first, so it's easy for me to upload it. Okay, then I'm going to close this out. And now I'm going to go back to the text, and I'm going to copy it. Okay, edit, copy. And then I'm not going to actually post this. I'm going to go back to my page, and right here, I'm going to click edit, paste. And there is the text. At this point, though, you want to change it up a little bit. You want to make it your own so that you're just not copying word for word. It should be your voice, okay? I just totally lost my train of thought for a minute. Wait a second, posting on your, where, it's all good. Okay, so you want to make sure that you, that's funny, that you're posting, you make it your own. Just don't copy word for word. So if I wanted to say, and I did, like, let me show you how I changed it for me. Wait a second, I'm gonna go back to me. Leave this page. Okay, and here it is. Don't forget, welcome. Let me find it. Yep, right here. I actually added it to Happy 4th of July. And I said, however, I really need to explain something to all of you. So I took Drea's text and I actually changed it up to make it mine so it wouldn't look like the same exact post, because a lot of us share the same friends as well. And then once I did that, I didn't finish showing you. All you do here once you've added the text is watch, upload photos and videos. And right here on my desktop is not a diet. So I would click it, I would choose it, and there's the picture, and then I would post it, okay? What you don't wanna do is you don't want to simply click share. Here's what happens when you simply click share. It's like a tongue twister. What happens is, so here's Drea's drink. Drea's information is going to be attached to it. And it doesn't really look professional, and that it's not even your own post. You're sharing someone else's, and all of their information is attached to it. So like if I had clicked this and shared it, it's just not going to be my own. So you definitely want to copy and paste, add a few things to make it your own post, and don't share it. Okay, number 9, giveaways. Okay, this has really been a topic of conversation in a lot of the groups that I'm in and a lot of my upline. And I actually went directly to compliance when I was talking about doing this tonight. And this is directly from Plexus Compliance. Prices or giveaway discount details of any kind in advertisements are not permitted. The only price we allow is the price of the sign-up fee of $34.95. Or when Plexus, like what they did with the advertisement for 4th of July, they can do it. If you are running a special or a promotion or a contest, you can only post in your advertisement that you are running a special, a promotion, or a contest, and that the person must contact you for details. It says the details of the special, the promo, or the contest cannot appear anywhere on the advertisement. You can't say I'm giving away a free bottle of Block. You can't say I will pay your join-in fee. You have to say I have an awesome giveaway. I have an awesome incentive. You have to say private message me and I will give you that information. And that is directly, I'm going to show you in a minute, from the Plexus Compliance page. And I know that many ambassadors have had great success with promotions, specials, and contests, but just remember, it's really important that not every ambassador can afford to do this, which is why compliance is so strict about it. It wouldn't be right if an ambassador lost a new ambassador or a customer because they saw the details of a special on another ambassador's page, and then they ended up going with that person. Okay. Last one, number 10. Join upline groups and testimony groups. Now, obviously, when you're first added as a new ambassador, we don't want to overwhelm you. So we usually just, like, I'm going to say Tracy. So when Tracy joined, I would add her to my group, Dream Big, Mary's Peeps. And then I would add her to Liza's group and then Erin's group. But usually you just add them to your direct uplines group first. And then slowly, as they get more comfortable, though, you do want to add them into all the other upline groups. For the contest, awesome contests in all the team groups. For feedback, for help with health issues. We talk about this all the time, that if I wanted to right now post in Reefs, I've got someone who's having heartburn when they're taking Slim. If you can't get in touch with your direct upline, you can so easily post it in Liza's group. Hey, I've got someone who's having heartburn with their plexus. Does anyone have any advice or what I can say? Someone, look at Liza's got over 630 members in that group. Somebody is going to get back to you and give you some help. So the more upline groups you're in, the more knowledge you will have. So it's going to help you with that. It's going to help you with training. All of our upline provide training. You should also be members of, so if you're not, obviously, Reefs Rock and Pink, Erin's group, Pink Superstars, which is Erin, Pinkalicious Performers, which is Erin, and this is Pinkalicious, excuse me, that's Kathleen, and we're all their downline, so we should all be members of this. Pink Minds Think Alike is Christine Savicki, Queen Peas, Pink Bees, Amy is Amy, and Team Plexi is Candy. You should also add yourself or ask to be added to Plexus Slim, which is the official Plexus page right here. You should also be added to Plexus Compliance, which is right here. There's also Plexus Compliant ads, but this is what I talked about. This is where I get a lot of my information, Plexus Compliance. Plexus Ambassador Training 101. Plexus Ambassador Training 101. You should be a part of this group. And Plexus Journeys. And Plexus Journeys is an ambassador-only testimony page, which is awesome because you can private message an ambassador and say, hey, I'd love to post your testimony on my page and tag you in it so that you can comment on it. Plexus What's Your Story is another testimony page, and there's also specific groups for specific ailments. Like, even though we are not supposed to say that Plexus cures anything, we all know that it does awesome things. So there's Fast Relief Nerve Health Support Group, there's a breastfeeding and pregnant moms group. So, you know, you can absolutely do research on that as well. So hopefully you found all this to be really useful, especially if you're a new ambassador. So I'm going to do a recap. Number one, begin with your own testimony. Number two, let me just get out of here so I'm not sharing my page anymore. Okay, number two, be positive. Number three, be consistent. Number four, make sure people have your website and your ambassador number. Number five, add to your group. Number six, interact with other non-Plexus friends. Number seven, post on your personal wall. Number eight, be a team player. Number nine, giveaways, be careful and be compliant. And number 10, join upline groups and testimony groups. So I am also going to be posting the notes to go along with this. I hope you guys all have a great night, and I hope you really found this useful. Thank you.